This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, "The Democrats Are Running Out of Time." As of this writing, President Trump delivered his 2020 State of the Union address, was acquitted by the Senate of charges of impeachment by the House, and we are now less than 9 months away from the 2020 election. Now that the president has been exonerated, and with little time left in the 116th Congress, what can we expect from the Democrats? As the smoke clears, it would be nice if both parties sat down and tended to the nation's business. There is obviously a lot to do, such as infrastructure, lowering the price of medicine, addressing education needs, and much more. I would like to believe we could begin again and get some of these pressing issues under control, but I am not optimistic. Thus far, the only major milestone passed by the 116th Congress is the USMCA trade deal, which was initiated by the president. Other than that, we have been in gridlock as the Democrats have practiced resistance. The big question now is, will they continue to do so following the failed impeachment? As much as I would like to believe otherwise, I see no reason for them to change, and unfortunately, they will continue to resist the president as long as he is in office. The fact that Democrats have been unable to dislodge this president and watch his popularity grow in the process fills them with rage. There are rumblings they will continue to issue subpoenas for former U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton and Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney to testify before Congress. As in the first impeachment hearing, the intent is to besmirch the president's character. Should the congressional Democrats persist in this endeavor, they will likely be committing political suicide as the country has had enough, except for the far left, who is hell-bent on the destruction of President Trump. There is no better example of the Democrats' hatred for the president than that of Speaker Nancy Pelosi ripping up the president's manuscript following his State of the Union address on February 4th. Essentially, it represented a temper tantrum. The far left may have loved it, but the rest of the country found it rather disturbing for the speaker to act this way. This speaks volumes of the political polarity in this country and the unwillingness to seek a way to work together. This will undoubtedly taint the reputation of the party's leadership, not only of Speaker Pelosi, but House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, Representative Adam Schiff, Representative Jerry Nadler, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, and Senate Minority Whip Dick Durbin. Such histrionics by the Democrats leads me to only one conclusion. The congressional Democrats will remain at war with President Trump and any other future Republican successor. This will be on the minds of voters as we go into the election. Consider this, even with an obstinate Congress, President Trump has still been able to make great progress. The voters will then begin to ask how far he can go with a cooperative Congress and vote accordingly. The next Congress, the 117th, will be installed on January 3, 2021. If the 116th cannot make any measurable progress in the next 9 months, there will likely be some significant changes in the 117th. At this late date, though, the Democrats have no choice but to play their hand out to the bitter end and let the chips fall where they may. Only a national election with a shift in the leadership of the House will change their strategy. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.